At 3 a.m., Elena cradles her newborn daughter for the first time. The room smells of antiseptic and exhaustion, but as her fingers brush Lily's tiny chest, the ECG monitor doesn't surge with life. It stutters, then slows like a tape caught in reverse. No one else hears it. No one else sees it. But Elena knows this isn't normal. The green line on the monitor dips. Once, twice, each pulse stretching longer than the last, like a heartbeat dragging through molasses. The nurse calls it low tone, says it's common in preterm infants, but Elena notices. The rhythm isn't irregular. It's regressing. Each beat echoes backward, as if time itself is unraveling from the inside out. Elena's silver wedding band catches the cold LED light as she grips Lily's swaddle, trembling, not from fatigue but dread. The blue-starred blanket is pristine, untouched by tears or spit up, yet beneath it something pulses with unnatural rhythm. A heartbeat not growing stronger, but fading backward into memory. The nursery lamp glows amber, casting warmth over Lily's translucent skin, like moonlight on parchment, but the ECG line remains cold, mechanical. Each descent isn't a glitch. It's deliberate. Every interval between beats increases by 0.3 seconds. This isn't a failing heart. It's a clock counting backward, and Elena is the only one who realizes it's ticking towards something already dead. Elena walks the hospital hallway at dawn. Flickering fluorescents buzz like dying insects. The vending machine labeled snacks and sleep AID offers no comfort. She clutches her ultrasound photo, the tiny ghost of a life that shouldn't be fading, yet somehow already is. Her reflection in the linoleum shows hollow eyes. She's not grieving what's lost. She's mourning what hasn't happened. Back in room 7, she repositions the monitor's leads, meticulous, desperate. The waveform still reverses. She checks the settings. No error codes, no malfunction. This machine isn't broken. It's reading reality correctly. And what it reads is a heartbeat that hasn't lived yet, but already knows how it will end. The next night during a silent feeding, Lily's heartbeat pauses, 0.8 seconds of perfect stillness. Then the line surges backward, rewinding its rhythm like a film spool reversing. Elena doesn't scream. She breathes, because in that silence she understands. This isn't a medical anomaly. It's temporal feedback, a pulse from a future that hasn't occurred, bleeding into now. She slips into the hospital's restricted records terminal at 2 a.m. Fingers flying, bypassing passwords with old nursing credentials. Buried under experimental fetal neuroprotection protocols is one line. Subject Gamma 7, reversal protocol initiated. No signature, no consent, just her name and the date, 3 days from now. The file reveals a gene therapy designed to stabilize oxygen flow in hypoxic fetuses by syncing fetal neural activity with the mother's future emotional state. But the side effect, time doesn't flow forward here, it echoes. The baby isn't dying now. She's already dead, and her heartbeat is the last echo of consciousness, screaming backward through time. She finds the trial's primary investigator, Dr. Aris Thorne, and the date stamped on his last note. Postpartum hemorrhage day 3. The therapy didn't save Lily. It gave her a voice. After death. So that when Elena held her, she wouldn't just feel loss. She'd feel her daughter's love reaching across time to say, I was here. She returns to the room, heart hammering, not with fear but awe. The ECG still reverses, each beat a whisper from the moment she'll die. But now Elena knows. This isn't a tragedy of science gone wrong. It's a gift. A mother's love so powerful. It bends time just to let her feel her child, even if that child will never take a breath in this world. She lifts Lily gently against her chest, pressing their foreheads together, skin to skin, pulse to pulse. The monitor's green line shudders, spiraling backward in slow, deliberate waves. Each reversal isn't a death knell. It's a heartbeat from the future, reaching back through time like a hand extended across eternity, saying, I loved you before I was born. Elena's trembling fingers trace the printed line. Temporal echo protocol, fetal consciousness preserved by entangling quantum states with maternal neural oscillations. It's not magic. It's physics. When a life is severed before it begins, its biological signature lingers in spacetime like a vibration in a tuning fork. And this therapy forced that echo backward, so love could hear it before the loss. She stumbles back to NICU room 7, the plastic flower from the hallway now resting on her lap, its stem bent where she gripped it too hard. The ECG line pulses slower than before, each reverse dip a ghostly echo of a heart that hasn't beaten yet. She doesn't need a doctor to tell her this isn't malfunction, It's morning played in rewind. The monitor's waveform doesn't just reverse, it mirrors the rhythm of a healthy fetal heartbeat. From 24 weeks gestation. A glitch. No. The therapy anchored Lily's consciousness to her mother's brainwaves at conception, and now, as death approaches, it replays the earliest pulse. The first time her heart ever stirred, backwards through every moment leading to this. Elena pulls the ultrasound photo from her pocket, her own handwriting scrawled across it, Lily's first kick, week 18. But the image shows no movement, just a tiny silhouette with a faint pulse line, already looping backward inside the frame, as if time had been edited before she even saw it. She notices the silver wedding band on her finger, now slightly warmer than it should be. The metal doesn't conduct heat like this, unless it's absorbing energy from a living pulse, and Lily's heartbeat isn't just echoing, it's feeding back into her mother, syncing their biology across time, turning love into a physical current. The calendar on her nightstand, day 3 before due date, is marked with red X's, but now, beneath today's date, a new mark appears. A single blue star, identical to the ones on Lily's swaddle. It wasn't there yesterday. The therapy isn't just sending sound backward, it's rewriting memory, leaving traces of what's yet to be lost. Elena finds the prenatal vitamins bottle, half empty, and flips it. On the bottom, etched in tiny letters, for subject gamma 7 only. She never ordered this brand. Never read the labels. The therapy didn't start when Lily was born. It started before she was conceived. Her body chose to carry a child who would die so that her love could be felt before time ran out. The ECG line reverses again. This time the rhythm changes. It's not just slowing, it's syncing to a new pattern. Her own heartbeat from 3 nights ago when she lay awake terrified she wouldn't be enough. The therapy isn't preserving Lily's life. It's preserving her mother's fear, love, and guilt, echoing them backward so that every pulse is a plea from the future. I need you now. She pulls back the swaddle blanket just enough to see Lily's chest. No rise, no fall. But beneath translucent skin, a faint blue luminescence pulses. Not blood, not light, but quantum entanglement made visible. Her daughter's consciousness, preserved as an echo in space-time, waiting for a mother to hold her before the silence comes. The vending machine in the hallway flashes snacks and sleep AID, but now its screen flickers with an old hospital notice. Gamma 7 trial consent, signed by Elena M. 14 days prior to conception, she never signed it, but her future self did, because she knew. If love could reach backward through time, she'd beg for one more heartbeat. Elena touches the bassinet rail, her fingerprint smudges the cool metal. When she pulls away, a faint afterimage remains, not her hand, but Lily's tiny fist, pressed against the bars, as if trying to reach out from a moment yet unborn. The machine doesn't record time, it records love that refuses to be erased. The amber glow from the nursery lamp flickers, then steadies, bathing Lily in gold. For a heartbeat, just one, Elena sees her. Not as a silent newborn, but as a smiling 3-year-old, reaching out with sticky fingers, then vanishing like smoke. The therapy didn't cheat deaths. It gave love a voice before the silence, so she'd know she was loved even before she existed.